Today it's all about open box styles. Let's talk about it. All right, today we're going to look at 4 open box wigs I just got from Wig Studio One. I purchased all of these with my own funds. Now y'all, let's just talk about the open box. Why I love them so much. Over 90% of the wigs I get, I buy on open box. I love it so much because I think it is a great way if you are a new wig wearer. It's a great way to try a wig without spending a lot on a brand new one. You know what I'm saying? These are returned wigs that have just been tried on. Someone got them, they tried it on, they didn't like the color, they didn't like the style, and they returned it. And then they are marked down to a great price. Now, for a new wig wearer, I think that's wonderful. It's a good way to get started. Also, for us seasoned wig wearers, it's a great way to try a new color. Try a style you've had your eye on. For me, it's a great way to get backups of wigs I know I love. I don't care if I see if I see an upstage on there, any color I might already have or haven't gotten yet or want to try, I'm going to get it because I know I love that style and I know I will wear it. But it's also a way I try new styles as well. So just keep your eye on that open box section at Wig Studio One. Now also make sure you're signed up on the app. Download the app if you haven't already, the Wig Studio One app. Make sure you're signed up for notifications. They send those out, notifications out. Sometimes they offer extra savings on open box and it is incredible. That is wonderful. And they do that quite often. And they also rotate this inventory very often. It's just some, I am on there every day. I check the open box section every single day because you never know what's going to get put on there, and it's first come, first served. When they're gone, they're gone. So just keep an eye on the open box section at Wig Studio One. I think you'll like it. All right, let's get started. First of all, we're going to look at, I'm wearing my Megan wig, and y'all know how I feel about this wig. I will leave the information in the drop-down box and also at the bottom of the screen of what I'm wearing. I love, love, love this wig. But I want to show you these 4. These all came in yesterday. I took them out of the big boxes and left them here. I have not opened them. So let's do this together. We'll see what we come up with. First of all, I have Gabor Conquer the Waves and Shaded Iced Cafe Latte. I have this wig already in a different color. Again, I know I like this wig, and so when I saw it on open box, I thought, oh yeah, let me get it because I know I like this wig and I know I like this color. So if you're not familiar with how this comes, this is, they have a card in here from Andrea that she writes. I love that. And also they have an inspection checklist. They go over these wigs, they inspect these wigs before they are sent out to you. And I also think that is great that they include that as well. Okay, so everything's attached, of course. The tags and everything. Let me get the hairnet off. Y'all, this is so fun. I love the open box section. I do. I really do. Open wefted and extended felt nape with Velcro adjusters. And y'all, this color. I love this color, don't y'all? I think it's so pretty. And this wig is just what I like. Beachy waves, throw on and go. I love messy short styles, so you know, and this one has a little bit of a bang. Now let me get my hot air brush because we might need it. Okay, I grabbed my hot air brush in case we need to bump under the bangs a little bit on this one. Let's see how we like it, how the fit is, all the things. Okay, it's a little large, but that's how these wigs fit me. I have a 21¼ inch head circumference, and you see this has a little bang here. Let me get my brush, my wide tooth comb. I'm just going to comb through it, you know. That's my process. I'm going to spray a little water on it just because I want to see what I'm working with here. I like the style of this. I like the length of this. I like the wave pattern on this. Like I said, this is a great way to freshen up your wig wardrobe. Get a wig that you know you already like in a different color. I'm just gonna run my hot air brush through it. It's gonna make some noise. But I just want to take a second and do that. Just so I want to be sure I'm giving you a good look at these wigs. And this is easily done. As you know, I've showed it to you a million times. These bangs are a little long, probably need to be trimmed a little on this one. So cute. Now y'all, I can't see the bag, so bear with me. Doing the best I can there. Okay, this is a winner. Yes, love it. So glad I got my hands on this. I love this color. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Okay, next up is Renee of Paris, Luca, and Sandy Silver. Now, I like this wig. I don't personally have this wig. This is my first one, but I've seen it reviewed, and I thought it was so cute. So when I saw it, and I thought, oh, I don't know about that color, but I'm going to try it. It was at such a good price, so I thought, why not? I'll give it a try. And let's do a little quick overview of this. I'm going to tell you there's a lot of permatease in here before I ever put it on my head. I can see that. It's just a very basic cap. Also, like I said, just again, this is a great place to start for new wig wearers, in my opinion. Just basic cap, y'all. I'm going to give it a shake. It's going to be a little wavy and looks a little wild, so you know, hey, I'm okay with that. We'll see what we can do with it, right? Yes, it is. It's pretty wild, but I'm going to tame it. Don't you worry. Now, this is the first thing I do is I start seeing that, yep, this is going to be a cute wig to style across my face. It's going to be easy to maintain. Oh, now, I like it. I think it is so cute. I knew I'd like it. I like the style. I like these kind of, I need to cut this tag off. It's hard. But I like these styles that are throw on and go. I keep these, I call them my door wigs. I keep them by the door and I grab it on my way out and throw it on because I know it's going to be easy to wear and easy to style, and I can just basically run my hands through it and get what I want. And this is cute. Oh yeah, I like these little waves. It's not a lot of waves. There is permatease in this wig, definitely. Not as billowy as I was thinking it might be, even though it's still all there in the top, no doubt, but it's not the amount that I thought it would be, actually. I gotta say, I like that. I think it is going to be an easy throw on and go style. It's very, you know, close to the nape as we like, so we know it's not going to move around. I like the waves. I will probably put some styling cream in this and really separate those waves and spike them out and get a really spiky, fun look. And then I'm going to leave the front more smooth. And like you see how I'm just using my fingers and I'm manipulating the fibers to go exactly where I want them to go. And it doesn't take much. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's move on. I got Belress, Zaragoza, and Raw Sugar Blonde R. Now, I've had this color so many times, but this is the first time I've had this wig. And when I saw it, I grabbed it because I had been wanting it. And when I saw it on open box, I was like, oh yeah, you're coming home with me. So I grabbed it, and we are going to see. Now, I like this color. I have, gosh, I don't know how many wigs I've had in this color. So I know that's going to be fine for me. But I also love it when I find things in colors I don't have. And, you know, that's where it's fun to try new things, and I feel like I didn't have to break the bank to do it. All right, extended lace front, mono part. Excuse me, y'all, my allergies are you know, what they are. And extended nape Velcro adjuster. All right, so it's a bob. It's pretty. You know, my kind of bob. Just looks like it's going to be something that I'm going to enjoy. After you wear wigs so long, you can kind of pretty much look at a style and say, yeah, I can wear that. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to work on taking this part out a little, and then I'm going to put some water on it and see. Has some flyaways, so I want to kind of tame those with this water. Oh, this is pretty. These fibers are always, isn't it nice when you pick a wig out of the box and you just think, oh, I love those feel of those fibers when they're brand new. This fits me perfectly. The Renee of Paris as well fit fine. I didn't take it in. I didn't do anything. Again, 21¼ inch head circumference. This has a little bit of a bang. This is a bob that is, I'm going to have to work on this front, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it in just a second. I love the layering here. I knew I'd like this. Again, easy. And if you are new to wigs and you're getting your first heat-friendly fibers, my recommendation, again, y'all, it's just all my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. I think if you're new to heat-friendly fibers, it's always nice to start with a straighter style. They're easier to get the hang of how to care for them. Applying heat, you can just use a flat iron. When you get something wavy, then you get into having to maintain that curl, and that's a little more advanced, I think. Some people may get into that right off and do fine, but it took me a while to get the hang of how to care for wavy, curly, heat-friendly fibers. I think when you're new at it, if you will get something that's a little straighter like this, it'll be easier for you to learn how to just run your flat iron through it and smooth the ends, because you are definitely going to have to put some heat on this wig. Yeah, this has been really popular. I see it a lot. I'm going to take some just Hair You Wear Control Hairspray, and I am going to run it across the front of it. Just a little. That's always been my little trick. That's how I can kind of see how I want to contour it. Now, that is just a temporary fix. If you want to steam this off your face for a more permanent fix, you can do that. But just using a little hairspray is just a good way to kind of see what am I working with. Y'all, this is cute. I love anything that comes under the chin like this is normally very flattering and easy to wear, and this one is so pretty. It has a longer bang, as you can see. Easy to tuck behind your ears. Nice summer style. All right, and finally, I was so excited when I saw they had another Megan. I could not click that button fast enough, and I got it in chocolate buttercream. So I don't know. Are you familiar with Push Hair by Wig Studio One? You know, there is the line. This is a heat-friendly synthetic that they collaborated with Belress, and they made some wigs in some of Belress' most popular colors. And I love Push Hair. I love it. So, and you know, I love Megan. So this is my third one now. I have a red, I have a blonde, and now I have it in chocolate buttercream. So pretty. I've had this color in a Belress wig before. I don't think I've had a push in this color. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. And let me get the net off of this. I got so excited. I got it all tangled up. Okay. Now y'all know this is a beautiful style. Look at the coloring in this, how pretty the highlights are here in this one. If you haven't tried this wig, I'm just going to tell you, it's a winner for sure. It's going to make my top 10 for sure, probably my top 5 this year. Okay, so it has an extended lace front and a large monotop, seamless monotop. Notice that. I really appreciate that Andrea at Wig Studio One made this with a seamless top. Just a great job on this wig. All right, let's try it on, see how we like this color. I like it very much, and I love this wig. That's all I can say. I know I keep showing it to you time after time, but you know, when you get something that you just think, wow, I love it, I want it in every color, this is one for me that I have just fallen in love with. Very low density, super low density. There's no permatease at all in this wig. It can be, like I said, you can change this part. Matter of fact, let me just move the part out a little bit for you so you can see. I want you to see exactly how I do it when I get a wig in. And I'm going to spray it with some water. I like to separate the fibers just a little. See how I'm going to manipulate them, how I'm going to do it. Y'all, this wig is so pretty. I like this color. Let me make sure you get a look at these highlights. Yes, very well done. Just a beautiful style. And what I've said about this wig, and what I'll probably repeat to you a million times as I show you these wigs, what I really like about this one is, like I said, well, first of all, again, easy to handle. It's straight. You can put your heat iron, your curling iron on it easily, flatten it out, keep it smooth. But as we wear these wigs, you know you're going to have to, all good things come to an end. Like I said, eventually you're going to need to trim it. And I will take this to my hairdresser and have her trim it. It has enough length that I can get a lot of wear out of this wig. I can have it trimmed up a little when it needs it. It's still going to be pretty. She can put some more. Look at the layers here. Beautiful. She can layer it in, and I can get a lot of time, a lot of wear time out of this wig. Okay, guys, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you like these types of videos, if you want to see some more unboxings like this. Again, Wig Studio One, check out their open box. If you have any questions at all, just reach out to them at support@wigstudio1.com. They're happy to help you. Y'all have a look at this wig. Just trust me, you're gonna love it. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.